Hello and thank you for watching. I'm Ashley Van Dyke with Advantage Software, and on today's video, Windows Workshop, Dude, Where's My Stuff? I'm going to show you where Eclipse puts all of your files. And of course, this will be using default settings. The information in this video is going to be applicable to versions 5 through 10. During installation, Eclipse will create a desktop shortcut for each version that is installed or kept during an upgrade. These icons are automatically placed on the desktop, however, these are just shortcuts. These don't actually represent the program itself or your files. Now, if I go to Windows File Explorer, which I can hit the little folder icon here, or I can go to Start and then Documents, what I can do is go to this PC, and here I can go to my C drive, Program Files, x86, Advantage Software, and here I have Eclipse. In the Eclipse folder, if I sort this by type, you see that I have 3 different exe files here. The most current version that you have installed will always be called eclipse.exe. And you see that if I hover over this eclipse.exe, you see that it does say that's file version 10.0050. If I have any old versions, or if I have a developmental beta version, those will be listed with Eclipse and then the number after them. So right now, our current release version is eclipse.exe for version 10.0.0.50, and I have an icon for Eclipse 9, which is 90029, and an icon for Eclipse 11, which hasn't been released yet, and that's 11.006. If one of my desktop icons was lost for some reason, but I still had my eclipse.exe here, I can simply right-click, choose Send To, and choose Desktop Create Shortcut. And I can rename that to be Eclipse V10 or whatever I want, and replace it anywhere on my desktop that I'd like it to be. So just because you've lost your desktop icon doesn't mean that Eclipse is uninstalled. Within this folder are all the other files that go along with the program. There are PDF files that are used by the multi-page system, as well as DLL files that help the program run. There are also all of the default settings files within this folder. The manuals are stored in this folder, and the default spell files are also stored here. However, there are no ECL files, note files, WAV files, or files of that type. There are no personal files here. This is the location, C, Program Files, x86, Advantage Software, Eclipse. This is the location that Eclipse is installed to and operates out of. This is not the location where any of your personal data is stored. Next, if I go back to Start and then Documents, or Open File Explorer, I can click on this PC, and one of the options that I see here is Documents, or along the left I also see Documents. Either way you click on it will take you to the same place. In the Documents folder, there's an Eclipse folder, and within the Eclipse folder, all of my user files are saved here. If I sort by type, you see that all of my INI files are listed here. Additionally, all of the default settings files are copied in this location as well. And there are folders that contain all of the work files for each of my users. And you can double-click on any of these folders to access the job files in that folder. This means that you always have access to your jobs, even if Eclipse isn't installed on a computer, or if it's a version that's so old you don't have a keyless license or hardware key for it anymore. You can simply navigate to where your files are saved and copy them to an external drive and move them to your new computer. You don't have to worry about opening Eclipse to use the file manager. All of your files are always accessible through Windows without the assistance of Eclipse. And as I stated up front, this applies only to default installations. If you've changed any of the default pathing for where Eclipse is installed or where your jobs are located, then this video may not be applicable to you. You may need to go to a networked location for your jobs folder, and if that's the case, you can always check where your jobs are being saved within Eclipse. If I open Eclipse, I can choose whichever user I'd like to investigate. I can go to my user settings, click Advanced, and where it says Jobs, you see that this is the same location that I just browsed to. See, Users, Ashley, Documents, Eclipse, Ashley. And that's exactly what I see in Eclipse. And so if your Eclipse installation is not the standard installation, you can check where your job files are going to be located here under Alt-U and then Advanced. Also, I can highlight this text, hit the 2 arrows, choose Copy, and if I go back to Windows Explorer, I can click in the address bar at the top, hit Control-V to paste that address in, and it will take me right to that folder through Windows. And so if you're not sure where your files are, you can just check in Eclipse. As always, Advantage is here to help. We offer anytime support. Tech support can be reached with any question anytime, including weekends and holidays, at 772-288-3266. Email support is also available at support@eclipsecat.com. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so that you'll be notified when we publish new content in the future. Thank you so much and have a great day.